Okay, welcome to TDF. Today we're going to do a recap of all of the things that we've done this month. September was a really juicy month. We had a lot of people here for our pop-up village. We did like a little, co-creative village for 1 month, and we invited people from all over Europe and wherever else. People came from Canada to join us and bring our knowledge and our skills and our wisdom all together to co-create something really magical. We had everything from breathwork to nonviolent communication to singing bowl ceremonies in the sauna to Web3 conversations and workshops, and in general just like talking about the regenerative project that we're working on here at TDF. And here we're going to talk to our friend. You're in it already? Okay, so this month at TDF, we've had lots of different projects happening. We've also had like a citizens gathering that was lasted a week. What were some highlights for you, Katya?
For me, some highlights included the more holistic things like breath work in the morning, yin yoga, and body practices, getting to know my body and mind connection. Those were all very lovely experiences for me to have during September.
Cool. Yeah, we had a lot of like workshops on also like nonviolent communication, and Web3, and just like so many different talented and skilled people here giving workshops, sharing their knowledge. It's really like a co-creative space where everybody has an opportunity to both share and receive the things that they know best. So that made this month at TDF super rich on the level of experience and connection. We also had a lot of projects happening during this month, some of which you were involved in. Which projects did you get your hands dirty with?
I was a pretty versatile volunteer this time around. I worked with the land, planted some seeds. I've kindled some relationships, some connections. I worked on the mushroom farm.
Yeah, you did.
In the containers, which has amazing acoustics, by the way. Throwing down in the kitchen on a regular basis, also very fun when you have the right soundtrack, especially.
Yeah, right. People write soundtrack, and any dishwashing shift can be fun. Cool. All right. Shall we go talk to some of the project leads and see what folks are up to in the build sector? Great. Let's do that. All right, so are we ready? So here we are with some of the folks from the build team. What are you guys working on?
We are working on the reception and the bar.
Oh my god, tell me more.
Well, this is our famous cake piece, which will be the corner of the reception. The plan is to have in our beautiful new co-working space an area where we receive all the people who are coming for the events. And we also will have a restaurant soon there, so we will also build a bar.
Okay.
Yes.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Yay. So thanks to our super skilled build team for bringing along our amazing restaurant and bar, and the first thing that you'll come across with in TDF when you arrive.
Yeah, exactly.
At the reception, beautiful woodwork. Great.
Yes, everything local from Alentejo.
Everything local from Alentejo. Great. All right, so here we are arriving at the garden. Come this way. All right, so here we are arriving in the garden with the beautiful Rim, who has been with us this month, doing a lot of support in the garden. She was also here some years ago as a land steward, so we love seeing people come back, and that's what this month is all about, is inviting previous citizens, previous stewards, and all of the people back to build community with us. So can you give me a recap of what's been happening in the garden this month?
Yes, so our lead team in the garden, Offer and Kinga, they explained to us how we prepare the beds. So as you can see here, we took off the weeds, and the plants that didn't make it or that are done. And then we put more soil to enrich the soil, because that's the whole point that we're doing. We're building layer by layer the soil through the seasons. And today we had our first planting. So we can see we have beetroot, we have kale, we have lettuce, we have spinach. And then here, where I'm finishing the weeding, we're gonna continue planting cauliflower and other veggies. Yes, I know.
Wow, yay, yummy. So exciting to hear what's going to be coming this season for food at TDF. Thank you so much for all your support in the garden this month. We appreciate you. Yay! Okay. All right, so here we are sneaking up on our world-class carpenter. He's one of our favorites. Hey! Hi! So, TS, tell me, what has been happening this month for the build?
A lot of stuff. About the mushroom farm, we did the floor conception with the foundation, we did the whole deck.
And the deck is for like the lab and the storage around the
Yeah.
mushroom farm. So they're doing some really cool work.
Yeah, right, Tonya. That's a new building for the lab and the storage area. And now I'm building some doors for the container.
Also the mushroom farm.
Yeah, for the mushroom farm, definitely. And it's drying.
It's drying.
I have to screw this really quick.
He's got to screw it right now. So he doesn't have much time. So let's leave the man to his work.
Yeah, I would be happy to. I don't know, but now I really have
Okay,
to.
we gotta go. We gotta leave him. Okay, but in general, we have a mushroom farm project that's happening, and there's a hill. Basically, we're building a hill on top of it, so it'll be under an earthen structure, and we're going to be growing all kinds of mushrooms soon. Cordyceps, lion's mane, reishi, oysters, all kinds of medicinal and culinary mushrooms. That project will be coming in November. So we'll also be having mushroom courses. There's noises happening. Okay, so here we are at the infamous, here we are at the infamous mushroom farm. TS was working really hard today to remove these doors, so that's super cool that got done. Basically, here on the top, we have a green roof structure. And within these two containers is where the mushrooms will be growing. We've been painting the inside of them to make sure that they're fully condensation proof because of the humidity that we're going to be having. So these two containers will eventually be fully productive mushroom operation. And then here is the structure that TS was talking about that he and Roxy have been working on. And this is going to be the lab as well as storage. And over the top here, we're going to have like a quasi hill that we're going to cover in dirt. So this is going to be a fully green roof on top. And this is the structure within. And pretty soon it will be operational, probably in about 2 months. So here we have another lovely volunteer. Hey, Roxy. Can you tell us a little bit about how your experience was this month at TDF?
Yes, of course. I can.
Thank you. Lovely.
I arrived here last month for the pop-up village.
Mhm.
It's volunteering for the whole month. Actually, the whole month was a combination of a lot of people here, and for volunteering, I helped out in multiple projects around the area. So one of them was the mushroom farm, as you know.
Yes. Thank you so much for all you did. We love it.
Thank you. So we did some painting, which was a lot of fun, and I'm now actually staying to help more.
She stayed. We got her to stay. We love it when we find a keeper.
So we're building the deck and everything else for the structure. And other than that, there's been a lot of helping in the kitchen, which was also a lot of fun. Being with a whole group making food for 25 people was for the first time that I did for such a group. And then there was 1 week where there was the event of the Citizens Week where we had 60 people. And then we had help from Sandra, which was amazing and made it really cool to be making so much food and still be tasty and not that you feel like, it's just pasta with sauce, but a lot. It's been a very good experience. It's been very nice with all the people that came and the whole community around it.
And now you're like really focusing on working with Tias, which is a really cool experience because of his like skill level. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking to learn more of carpentry, and Theos has a lot of experience in carpentry. I've been working with him now for a couple of weeks, and he makes me feel very secure in the work itself. He really gives a lot of information on how to use the tools. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? He's open for a lot of questions, and after showing me how it's done, he gives a lot of freedom for me to do it and to make mistakes, which gives me a lot of confidence and makes me feel like I'm learning a lot.
Yay! Because that's what we are here, a learning playground for regenerative living. So it's super cool that you're having that experience.
Yes.
Thank you. So other really exciting things that have happened here this month is we hosted an equinox celebration. We had a really great ceremony around that and just like bringing in this next season. We had our first baby born at TDF. Technically it was born at the hospital, but a family has been growing here. So we have a newborn baby who's now living here and we're all super excited about that. We also, we raised 100K. So yay, super exciting that we're getting the funding that we need for this project. We are also starting a co-housing program where we're going to be developing tiny houses here on the land, and we were gathering the group, the formative group for that project. So that's been also really fun to have the first calls and get that program in process. So just so many moving parts, so many things happening, but we're really excited about the progress that we're making here at TDF. We'd be super excited if more people wanted to join and come here and stay for a month and work with us and learn with us. Yeah. See y'all later.